My name is Mike Pyle, Mike Quicksand Pyle. I'm not 100% sure what I got going on coming up next, but I'm signed with Affliction and I'm also signed with Sengoku, so whichever one comes around, then that's where I'll fight.
Where do you see the business going like 5 to 10 years from now?
To the top. Up and up and up, man. It's just this sport's awesome right now, you know, it's hot. There's people love this, they have a passion, the fans have a passion for this sport. They have a passion for the fighters and they love it. And fans are making it for us right now, man. They're awesome.
When you first signed with Affliction, was there other MMA companies trying to hire you and sign into contracts?
Yes, but I won't comment on who the names were, but yes.
And what made you go with Affliction?
Money. Money.
What's it like being with Affliction as opposed to other MMA companies you've been with?
Not much difference, you know. Not much.
Do you ever think that like fighters should form a union like in the future? Or,
yes.
Yeah. Like why do you feel fighters should form a union?
Well, we can all protect each other, you know. Protect each other, have equal rights, you know, we can have, you know, something to fall back on as well, you know, in the future. So, and we'll be more protected, you know. That's what it's about, you know. And if it comes around, great. If it doesn't, maybe not so great. But I think the sport will exist with or without.
Do you think it's going to take like Randy Couture and Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell and all of these guys to get together to?
It could help, but what it's going to take is for everybody to get together. Marquee names can help to get it made for people to accept it and take it seriously. But then in the long haul, we all have to come together. That's what a union is. So we all have to come together. We'll all have to make a stand, and the show must go on. So if the union's formed with every one of the fighters backing, I think that I think it's a possibility.
And what do you feel a union? What are you like 3 things off the top of your head that a union could do that's most important? What do you think that is for fighters?
Insurance. Protection from being treated in a wrong, you know, in any wrong way, you know, not getting fights, not, you know, being promoted correctly, this, that, and the other. Thirdly, just, you know, insecurity. It'd be more security for us, you know, and respect. You know, that'll be a big step for us. That would be a real big step.
Do you think like a Tom Atento or Dana White would be cool with you guys doing that, or
are any of the big bosses cool with a union? Are any of them cool with having to answer to a union and pay someone what they're worth really, you know? I don't think it's about them. It's about the fighters.
Pro wrestling, like, you know, is hated by a lot of MMA fans, and they despise like Brock Lesnar, for example. Like, do you feel that pro wrestling has ever influenced MMA at all, or the way the industry promotes itself, or the way they try and somewhat tell storylines, or anything similar? Is there any relevance to the way pro wrestling has influenced MMA?
No, you know, pro wrestling are masters at making characters and selling those characters to the fans. They're masters at that. They're athletic, and I respect that. But I don't really know how to answer that question. That's you know, that's a whole different form of entertainment. You know, it's like the movies, but it's live and scripted right there. You know what I mean? What we do is real. So, you know, I don't know. I can't say I hate wrestling, but I don't know. That's a hard one to answer, man. That one's hard.
Did you ever watch pro wrestling as a kid?
I grew up. Yes, I did. And I would do pro wrestling moves on my uncle, and he would do them on me. And then my next door neighbor, he would get a few wrestling moves. He'd get the atomic Hulk Hogan leg drop put on him too, out in the yard with it roped off with makeshift sticks and ropes. Jack, we were wrestling like hell out there. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Who were your favorite wrestlers as a kid?
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, The Animal, Ricky the Dragon, the Steamboat.
Yeah.
The Road Warriors, Rock and Roll Express. Shit, 4 Horsemen.
Do you feel that fighters?
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Must I go on?
Do you feel that fighters should like cut more promos like pro wrestlers do, like after their fights? Like, what's your opinion on that?
I mean, I think all fighters should brand themselves in some way that's recognizable to the public. You know, Rampage, for instance, he's got his chain and he does his howl. People recognize that, you know. You know, and Chuck Liddell has the Iceman, you know, and Randy's got the Natural, you know, and they all have these personas. I think to market yourself and brand yourself, yeah, I think in some way, yeah, each fighter should try to, but that's really not our main priority. We're really trying to work hard in the gym and get in there and land that good shot that knocks him out or taps the guy out. I think it's kind of hard to put on that show and, you know, and be this big guy who comes out with big entrance and then go in and make a stellar performance in there at the same time. It's kind of hard. You know, it's not scripted for us. It's not scripted for us. It's hard to balance that. So, you know, some people can do it. Some people are good at it and come out with their masks on, do, you know, certain things like Mayhem, where he can come out and crazy stuff.
Sakuraba.
You know, Sakuraba, but, you know, I'd say, you know, more than 90% of us don't. I don't know.
Would you wear a mask out to the octagon anytime soon, or the ring? Would you pull it off? Would you do it?
I don't know. It depends. Depends. I like being goofy. I like, you know, being that, you know, guy to make people laugh, you know, and if I did something, I'd like for it to be more to make somebody laugh, or, you know, everybody to get a kick out of, you know.
And just last question for you. What do you want to accomplish in your career? What's remaining, your dreams and your goals?
I just want to be the best fighter I can, you know, and I want to fight the best that are out there and test the skills that I have to work on every day, you know, with my teammates at Extreme Couture. I just want to try to be the best that I can be and compete with the best. That's all.